Hey, and what's going on, everybody? Welcome to an ATS video. I'm FTG Full Tilt Gaming, and thanks for joining us today. We just got done with our live stream a few minutes ago, so I was like, you know what? I need to hurry up and do this video because the guys were already starting to kind of wonder about it and want to see if a video was out. So here, this video for all you guys out there. We've got a brand new trailer update coming out for 1.35. That's right, I said trailer update. There's going to be lots of good things happening here with ATS here in the next, I would say probably, a couple of weeks, a month. It'll probably be a little bit, but anyway, this is going to be a little bit of a teaser as they've already started rolling out some pictures of models. Also, most of this stuff is probably either in Oregon or Washington already, so you probably can see some of the things. Also, there's a little Easter egg of a new economy that's going to be coming in, or at least we'll say a new business place that will be coming into Washington, and potentially maybe as 135 drops. I'm not exactly sure. They don't really allude to if Washington is going to be attached to 135, but typically speaking, what usually happens is trailer updates or any of that kind of stuff usually kind of come in and coincide with DLC drops, just because all of this information is kind of coming in and all of this new stuff is coming in all at one time. So don't completely mark my words for that, but I wouldn't necessarily say that Washington is too far off. They're already pushing adding it on your Steam wish list, and if you have not added Washington on your Steam list, you can look below in the description and I'll have that as well. So let's go ahead and break down into it. Let's look at what we've got. Now this one, like I said, is all about trailer updates. So you're not really going to find a lot of back-end updates like originally we had thought. Originally, they'd laid out a plan for their anniversary stream for 135 to be when they started talking about the new DLC plus the uptick into DirectX 12, I believe, which was going to bring them up to speed on the game's back-end code and get rid of a lot of the legacy code, which is nothing more than just your gamer computer talk. Anyway, long story short, that was what 135 was going to be. Now they've actually brought in and said 135 is going to be a trailer update, which means a lot of that back-end stuff may wait until a later date. But nonetheless, this is still going to be a really good update. So we've got a new thing coming in, which is going to be transport of wood chips. Now, we've already been able to do some of that in dry van storage or insulated trailer storage. Now you're going to actually have the actual chip vans, the wood chip vans, to actually be able to do this. So you have this one right here, which has got this huge belly on this thing capacity-wise, which, real life matters. SES, not so much. Or ATS, I should say, not so much. Anyway, you can see we've got a couple of new trailers coming in. Same things. I've been looking on these things saying, well, is there anything that's like just remotely hugely like a big Easter egg coming out? I really can't tell that there is. There is not really anything on the trucks. There's also not really anything on the trailers that looks like oh man, that's new. I mean, besides the trailer themselves, obviously highly optimized looking models. I'm sure they look great. They'll also be in Truckers MP, so all this will be coming into there as well. So you can see now that you've got your wood chip van here that's got the cover on them. These are coming in from one of your sawmills. This one looks a little bit different, but still it's that same general, I forget what you actually call this. But anyway, the sawmill business there from SES we already had an Oregon update. Now this is they brought the 579 Peterbilt here. They've got another one attached onto here. This one, though, is what I was talking about. It's a little bit of an Easter egg because this one has what you can see is a work in progress, but obviously a business that I don't know that we've had access to. So this looks like something new they're going to be bringing in for Washington. And I don't know if any of this stuff will actually update into Oregon. Singular mods and new maps may use some of these things. It's just new map resources for their own custom maps that they're doing for mods. But on the multiplayer, on the multiplayer Truckers MP side or on the single player actually part of the game, I feel like most of this will stay in Washington. I don't think they're going to filter it out into Oregon. But I may be completely off scale on that, but I doubt it. So this is probably something new that we're looking at in Washington. And this looks like some kind of a wood chip processing facility. Back up to it, you offload out of the back gate, and you drive away. So this is obviously probably going to be your toughest parking job. Now, as you see going through here, the Drunken Horse Saloon on the side there, the next one is my favorite. I'm more looking forward to this probably than any of the other stuff because this is really not something that I was really anticipating at all, and that's these new Piggyback Trucks. So this one actually has this nice arm hooks to your trailer hitch here, your kingpin, and then you've got a couple of trucks piggybacking on this third here. So, we kind of, almost got your own little, your Kenworth train going on here. As for, they did not say that they would be bringing in 389s, 900s, or the other 680 from, the 579 Peterbilt, the new one. I don't know if that's something in the future they will bring out. I couldn't see that it would be that hard for them to mod those 3 trucks in the same form that they've done the 680. But at least for right now, it looks as if the 680 is going to be the only one that they're going to be doing this to. But nonetheless, still a very, very, very cool trailer mod. I'm really actually very excited about this one because hopefully, at least on the single player end, this is going to open up a lot of opportunity for the guys to use some already done stuff. And you hear me talk about this every single time one of these updates come out. Anytime that SCS adds in these new styles of stuff, whether it be new map elements that modders can use, but also trailer elements, truck elements, anything like that. Like this one is going to offer at least the guys that like to do this stuff on the side for the modding side. It's going to allow them to be able to use these hitchers and use the piggybacks to be able to put their own trucks and customize those trucks as they see fit and as they want to do mods for whatever the case may be. So I'm kind of excited to see that. That's always a good thing to see new materials and new stuff for modders to use, especially if that's your thing like it is me. So another good shot here. The piggybacks coming in. The other thing they're bringing in is B doubles. Now they are legal in Oregon and Washington. So at least accompanied with the views and the laws that SES likes to follow. Now you'll be able to haul these B doubles, and you see they got the center hitch here, but they don't have. They're not like a tandem trailer hooked together. The wheels and the attachment are all a part of the same. So as you can see, it's a true B double. B doubles are different than tandem short trailers or train trailers put together as well. So anyway, see here just a nice color blue on those. There's a triple axle. So you got a single, you got the triple axle and dual axle in the back. Now this is the cooler one. I kind of love. This was nice, a nice addition. You say, well, it's just a frame, dude. I mean, it's not anything special. Cool thing is you're gonna be able to cargo load onto that frame. So what kind of cargo loads? You're gonna now be able to haul your containers around. So all your ports. Ports like this one right here, which you guys probably know that San Francisco's got a couple of these. San Diego, I think, has got a couple. Any of your port cities are going to have this style of a unload and offload place. So now you'll be able to fix up your own, get your own colors, be able to fix your own ownable trailer, and your cargo will be one of these. Which I thought, you know what, that's actually kind of cool. I'll be interested to see what you can actually fix up on the trailers, whether it's triples, doubles. I'm sure you'll probably be able to add in some other things to that since it'll be SCS. I would imagine they would offer some type of stuff. So anyway, this is going to be a fairly decent size update for 135. They're going to be bringing in other trailers. And as I was looking through here, scrolling through, there's quite a bit of just other little nefarious, information describing the trailers, what they've got. But they're also a little put in there too. So if you are an ETS2 fan, they will be getting a trailer update as well. So they are also going to be updating everyone here in the next coming probably at least a week, but they are going to have an upcoming blog post here that is going to be dealing with the ETS2 trailer updates, which I don't necessarily follow as much as I used to, but I still keep up with what ETS is going on, and hopefully we can kind of infuse a little more ETS here because I actually do really like it because the map is huge. Anyway, B doubles, we've got chip vans, we've got the new container vans, and also the piggybacks, which, like I said before, is going to be my absolute favorite. So anyway, this is a little bit of a short update video, but I wanted to go ahead and just let you guys know what the info on this. I am truly excited about this. We had guys in the live stream live, so I had a really great live stream tonight. I had some guys, asking about my thoughts and what I thought. Was I excited? Was I not? Of course, I'm always excited when this stuff happens because anytime that SES invests into the game, it filters out to modders, it filters out to streamers, and it gets people pumped up to get back in the game again. Oregon was great. It added a lot of stuff. Now I'm excited to see Washington, and I'm also excited to see what their next steps are in the sim. They actually had a lot of back-end updates that they were planning on. Also had a lot of mapping that they are at least teasing and maybe looking for, and at least in the forums anyway, really leaning towards a Rocky Mountain state, which that excites the heck out of me because I'm super stoked about having some challenging driving, not just driving an open freeway, just as far as fast as I can go. So anyway, this is going to be nice. I'm super excited about it. and you guys should be too. If you have not added Washington DLC on your Steam list, I am going to drop that link down here in the description. Also, anything you see in the streams, I've got the brand new ASP button box. I've also got that with the FTG logo in the middle, and I've also in the description got a coupon for 10% off of that bad boy. So if it costs about $270, by the time you add in all of your customizations, it usually adds about $30 to it. I am going to give you that the code for that, and it is going to take that $30 off. So basically all your customizations get free. If we sell a couple of those things and you guys use my code, there's a very big possibility for the channel anyway that those guys are going to look to potentially giving us one to give away, which I am like super stoked about. So anyway, lots of good stuff going on here with ATS in the channel. So I hope you guys like, I hope you subscribe, I hope this video finds you well, I hope you find it informative. It's also just a little bit of a pump and a little bit of hype up here as we prepare for 1.35 and hopefully the inevitable release of Washington DLC, which I am super psyched and stoked about as well. So anyway, if I don't catch you now in the next live stream, we'll catch you here in the next ATS video, guys. We'll see you.